Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Hello. Let's continue. We have many outposts to update. I think it'll be safe for me to send these to these remote destinations to do this work. Let me check their contents. So they have nothing. I can't think of what they might need. Because I think it's just going to be a removal and a replace. So these all need to be removed as well. Oh, I should save these off. These are going to be unloaders. And I just turn off the send the train. This needs to be set to copper 100. Not that that part matters. Iron 100. Hello, Zendros. It's been a while. It's good to see you. Steel 100. This is steel. This is iron. This is copper. grab these, place them around. Oh, well, thank you, Sandros. I appreciate that. There's a faceless. And these are all set at 12,000, 8,000 because I think that's the standard for one. Yeah. So this is done. We're going to put a green check mark here. Hello, Mango. This is done. 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 Hello, Vario. Oh, I'm awake. And then I can go to this, get this template. Complain about something being in the way. Oh yeah, it's a different design now. I could just copy this. And then on this one, I can go here and copy this. Why didn't that copy? I must have missed something on the copy. Try that again. Why aren't you connected? Is there a flaw here? Yeah, you're not connected. Do I have another iron that is correct? Oh, this one didn't even get updated. Pax, I need you to come over here and fix this. You gonna get across that? Nope. Asshole. Can't really trust that you've done your job, but I'll just have to go with it. Hello, West Dude. Yeah, we're in Russia right now. Africa's down here. It's on the list. I'm gonna have to do some rework on that. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I saw your comments. Thanks for stopping in. See, they didn't replace things. Well, we should get this radar back online. Well, I might do more sound redeems, music redeems, but not right now. Yeah. Yes, here I am. This is so like I started in what I call the old world. I started in Madrid, and I went and built myself a little factory. So my idea for how your mod would integrate or my mod would integrate with yours is in the places where there's a large city, like I have Kharkiv here, instead of just this little teleporter, um, imagine if this were like the town center, and then the stuff you generated was all around it. And then I've got like London over here where I've got a rocket silo. So imagine if what you created was here, and then the rocket silo was on the outskirts of town. That sort of thing. So I guess the one thing that would be really handy is for you to think about as a feature for your mod. I don't know if you know about remote interfaces. Well, I'd love that you have to supply the city for it to grow, right? So, and I'm always into looking into ways for the viewers to interact. So, what would be fantastic is that if your mod had a remote interface where I could call it and I could like give it a coordinate, like I could say, you know, negative 2987 and negative 4723, and say, create starter city here, right? And then for people who redeem their houses, or, you know, I'd add a redeem for something that says, spawn city. And instead of just spawning a castle for J. Matalia here in Munich, I would actually call your code, give it these coordinates in the surface, and it would spawn a city there. And then I'd have, in order to, meet the challenge, I would actually do as an integration challenge with my viewers, is that they pay $10, I spawn a city at their name, at their city, and then I try and satisfy all the demands of that city and make it grow. Yeah, it is doable, and it's one of those things that for you to add a remote interface command that says spawn city is pretty straightforward. And then for me to take it from there as a player. And that also allows your mod to be used in many different ways where it doesn't matter that they start a new thing. Is that if I just have a remote interface command that I can just spawn me a city here at this level of tech or at this size or with these features. I pass in a table of features or whatever. That'd be fantastic. So if you don't know about remote interfaces, I can teach you about those. Good, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty straightforward. You just register a remote interface, and then you just have a function that responds to it. The challenge is invoking it. And the way you do that is just that C command. Yeah, like that. That's an example of I would do in my code or in an external thing. Is I would say /c remote.call, and then the mod is called say, and the function name is called show simple message, and then the parameters that I want to pass along to it. So I decide all of that. So that's how somebody would invoke your thing. So, excuse me. So in your case, it would be something like remote call. Actually, I learned these need to be this. Tycoon. I can type. Spawn starter city. X equals 100. Y equals 300. Phishing equals false. For example. Yeah. That's exactly, you and I are on the same page. And then for you, all you'd have to do is you'd register in your mod, you'd have on the onload function or on the on init function, on init, you'd have a register spawn city equals, and then you would give it the function name like cities dot spawn city, and then spawn city would be a function that would take all the parameters that you wanted it to. And it's easy to test too, right? Because you just simply run the command and it just goes wherever you want. And for me, I keep all of my cities in a table inside the mod, so I know, like for example, here's Semi. I have a table that tells me that Semi spawns, depending on the scaling factor, at -10, -47, 30. So my code has a table that does that lookup for me. Doesn't have all the cities, just all the ones I use. Yes, you can do that, and you can turn them off too. You can put them behind a debug flag that you put in. You can put them behind a debug flag that you set in settings, and then you turn off when it's deployment time. All right, let's see. I need to fix this. Yeah, have a good night. The hell are you doing in there? Hmm. That's a bit of a challenge to get rid of. Well, you shouldn't talk about your family that way. Alright, so that fixes that. I know what you were talking about, Wes. That's why I said it. Because to me, that was funny. Got to get rid of the radar, and I've got to get rid of. And that's it. Did I fix an oil already? I don't think I fixed an oil already. Zoe! Oh, thank you for the sub, Zoe. That's very kind. I appreciate you. I say your name many times a stream. Keep calling them trains to help me. Hello, Bob. Oh, man. do here? I need to get that oil. I need to see what these are. Okay, good. Bob, the not talking yesterday was not based on a sore throat or anything like that. It was based on frustration with the changes I need to make to my factory. It's daunting, and today I'm just kind of grinding. But I seriously thought about just doing all this off stream. Yeah, essentially I was a bit overwhelmed, and I still am, over how much work I've got to do here. Yeah, that doesn't work. Coal. I can grab this coals, combinators. Well, I can build them just to see if they're right, 2K and 4K, and they are right, so now I can place them. Yes, Andros. That's awkward. Not at all. Oh, you're not staring at me. You're staring at spiders. But yeah, I get the point. I don't know how you don't get whiplash watching me flick back and forth so much, but hey, at least there's good music. Oh, really? You're not hearing the music. Spotify audio, Spotify window. I guess I could turn those on, and then you'd have access to it. I turned them off when I was streaming with Mucky, and I didn't turn them back on, but well, that's not working. Well, that might have fixed it. Might not. Yay. Sorry. I could have beat myself up about it too much, but Alright, so what I need here is a fluid unloader. And then I need an uninhibited loader. And by that I mean a loader that doesn't have beacons on it, because I don't have consistency on those beacons. Alright. So I need this, and I need this. I wish I could see what these are. That's pet gas. That's sulfur. $4K, $2K, $25K. Yep. Nobody has one of these. Why, if I just tore this up, why aren't they here? Where did they go? What was being used before? How is that possible? Or is it just that they're fine? Hey, look, Zendros went through an area of repair and was told no. That reminds me, time to decommission another power plant. You go away now. Might as well get rid of you too. Power's still over 80 gigawatts. Interestingly enough, Zendros, it's easier for me to ignore someone else beating me up than it is for me. So, yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan. We're in agreement then. I still got to design a new red circuit build. That's kind of why I'm hanging out around here. Rails, do you need something, or are you just stalking me because you like to? Okay, so Rails, just go away, you're bothering me. You make me think I need to do something. Something that just occurred to me is that I need to do the little side things here for each of these unloaders. And I don't think I gave each of these the inserters or the belts that they need to make that happen. We are getting rid of these water things and ones that don't need them. Thanks for the alert, sir. I'm out of monster. It is after 10 a.m. I can go have another monster. I am going to set this up for my future success. Well, some of my computers are freaking out on me. So there's this guy walking down my street right now. He's obviously had some sort of traumatic injury, because for the past month he's been walking down my street using a walker. And for the past 2 days, he has been stumbling along at a pretty brisk pace without his walker. And that is pretty damn inspiring. And he's not an old guy either. And I see him go by and I think, does he need help? Because when he first started walking, man, he could take two or three steps. No, I was going to go out and ask him if he needed help, because when he first started walking, he could take 2 or 3 steps, and then he had to pause. And he don't live really close to me, so he'd already come quarter mile, taking 3 steps at a time and then stopping to catch his wind. And now he's doing the walk without a walker. He still hesitates, he still stumbles. And you can tell he's having trouble. I can tell he's having trouble. Damn, that is inspiring. Oh, that was tragic there. So I'm going to need to send these guys up to get belt. And they're going to need to carry several hundred belt with them. Do I have belt on me? Get rid of the garbage. Actually want to keep the steel because I like steel. Mostly because I need freaking steel chests. Somehow they keep disappearing from my inventory. There's a good chance all of you are getting blown up. So these are correctly done. I'm going to send you down here. I'm going to go take a quick break. And then I'll finish building this, and I will send them back. BRB. Oh, hey. If you're a subscriber, can you try the !NT command? While train saver is on, you should be able to hit NT and have it switch trains. It doesn't look like it worked, though. Bummer. Alright, thanks for giving it a go. Nope, not working. It's not even working here anymore for some reason. It's kicking off our command, but it's not running it for some reason. Okay, I think I fixed it. Try it now. Should work. I think it's got a cooldown though.